Hey, how's it going? Dave here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking all about line cliches. So let's explain what a line cliche is, and then I'm going to show you how I played that example. So a line cliche is basically where we play a static chord, so for example a C major, and we do a stepwise movement, either ascending or descending, so we can descend in tones or semitones with one of the notes in the chord. So for example, if we take the C in a C major chord and we can descend it in semitones chromatically, so the C becomes a B, then the B becomes a B flat, then the B flat becomes an A, and you get this really cool movement over a static chord that just adds some interest to your chord progressions. So let's take a look at how I created this example at the beginning of the video, and you'll get to know line cliches a bit better. So we started off with a C chord, and what we're doing is we're taking the fifth of the chord. Usually line cliches only really work with the root and the fifth, I've found. Sometimes they work with the seventh. I've never really found it to work with the third of a chord. So we're taking our C and we're taking the fifth, which is G, and we're going to be ascending that chromatically. So we make that a G sharp. Okay, so we've gone from G to G sharp, making it an augmented chord. Then we're going to take this G sharp and make it an A, making a C6 chord. And then we're going to make this A an A sharp or a B flat, and we are going to make a C7 chord. So altogether we've got C, C augmented, C6, and C7. As you can see, I've ascended the fifth. You can also descend, and you can also change direction mid-movement if you want to. So I could go from C to C augmented to C6, and then back to C augmented again. Now we move to A minor 7, and what I'm doing here is I'm taking the root note and descending it chromatically. So we've got an A in the bass, then we're making the G sharp, the bass note. So we have to stretch our little finger over to the fourth fret of the E string. Okay, we're not playing the A now. And then we're going to make G the bass. Moving our ring finger to the third fret of the low E string. And then we're moving to the F sharp. And then we go to an F chord. So it transitions quite nicely into an F chord. Nice F major 7 there. Then what I've done with the G chord, which is the 5 chord in our key, because we're playing in the key of C for this example, I did the same thing we did for the C chord and ascended the fifth. G, G augmented, G6, and then I've done this augmented 7th chord here to lead us back into the C. So yeah, so when you're creating chord progressions, maybe try adding some line cliches in. To recap, what we're going to do is take one of the notes in our chord and ascend it or descend it chromatically, so in semitones, but it can also be in tones as well. It tends to work better with semitones. This technique works better with minor chords, although it does work with major chords, as you've seen. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know what you thought in the comments, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.